Hello and welcome back to the Mobius Archives. This is your host, Mobius Rex, and we are playing Kerbal Space Program. Now we were up and around Duna, and last we left them, Valentine was drifting off slowly. So Valentina's target is Ike. He wants to get down there. Oh, that's interesting. She's has a reverse orbit to Ike. Huh. How can we do something here? So that means she's probably going this way. Ike is probably going this way. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Because the whole station is orbiting the wrong way than what I would normally want. I'm just gonna see if we could get any interaction that benefits us greatly. This one might not be bad. Yeah, let's go ahead and try this. This might actually bring us into... Well, it's actually going to bring us into a more flat orbit with regards to Ike. And that's just by slowing down. So let's go ahead and try that. And see what we get. Whoa. Our ideal is to land on Ike today. Some power here. This feels like a next to nothing burn to me, so we're just going to wait till the last minute to start this. And... oh boy. Maybe a little too much last in that minute. Our engine's off. Activate engine. And cut that. We do get an interaction, but let's see if we can make this better. Ike periapsis 100,000 meters. We'll go with that until we get closer. There's Ike. Alright. Alright, I've finally found a way to get a maneuver to Ike, and that's actually to slow down all the way through Duna, passing through Duna, and then rotating out, and then we get to Ike. It's a 400 meter per second burn. 31 second burn, that's 15 seconds of fuel that I don't know that we have. I guess we'll see. So we'll go ahead and see whether we can do this burn. Don't know how powerful these engines are. I think they're just LV909. Yeah, LV909 Terrier. And while we're here, why don't we... You're inside, right, Valentina? Oh, we're sped up. Oh. And might as well start burning now, even though we missed the point. It's not the most efficient, but we will do it. Therefore, just past the apoapsis here. Looks like we'll be able to do it fine. Got distracted there, and thus lost our chance. And there we go. Nice. We'll even accelerate a little bit more, get into a tighter orbit. Because we want to maintain contact with Ike. Ike is... you could be ripped away from Ike very easily by Duna. Alright, periapsis 56. Alright, so since we're here, might as well do a crew report. And anything that we can recover. Crew report, let's log that pressure data. Transmit that. Log that temperature data. Transmit that. And we got some stuff. Scientific data from space around Ike. And achieve orbit of Ike. And Valentina is going to achieve landing on Ike too. She might as well do EVA once we get enough charge. Solar exposure. Wrong way. Get this powered up so we can do this transmission. In fact, let's not go on a spacewalk until we have this thing oriented, so that it's easier to get in. Now you could go on a spacewalk. Let go! take a look at Ike. Or the sun. Or whatever. Give me a pretty picture. This is your four-body problem. And don't forget that EVA report, which you can now review and transmit. Alright, that data is finally transmitted. We got a small chunk of science to bring us down onto Ike. We'll probably want to get something near Sunside. Probably on the Sunside, since we've been having so much trouble. Powering up our ship. So we'll go ahead and go here, add a maneuver, see what we can do. Just slow ourselves down enough that we could do a bear landing. I think our RCS might be good enough to land us on Ike, but I'm guessing we might not be able to get off. Alright, let's try this maneuver. And just start firing retrograde now. Should do us. We just want to bring our orbit till we just touch the surface. And it looks like we'll be coming down whatever range, whatever part this soft, fluffy land is here. Our RCS will definitely help out here. We might as well drop our gears already. And see if we survive this, right, Valentina? In space near Ike. Apparently we haven't sent that one. Do I get more data from this? I do get data if I transmit and recover those. Alright, Valentina, time for another EVA. Do not drift off. Data. And you... oh boy. Can't reach the instruments. I guess you don't need to. Actually, you do. EVA. Don't drift off too far. We are in a landing maneuver. Take that data. And... lights on. Just so that we can see. Whoop. Too far, too far. We want to get over here. Grab that instrument data. Okay, log that. Thought I... take that data. Thank you. You were just too far away and I couldn't tell. Okay, get back inside. EVA report from space just above something, 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 something. So, if we go outside, we can take more EVA reports and get more data. So this is the Eastern Ridge, I think it said? Ike's Eastern Mountain Ridge. EVA report from just above Ike's Midlands. Alright, it might be time, Valentina, for you to start slowing us down. And we'll just use our main engines for this to get the most of the burn done. Had to get rid of 300 meters per second. Let's switch to surface speed. Don't want to fall too fast. And hit that mountain range. Just using some RCS to assist us a bit, because we might need some of this fuel to prevent a catastrophic landing. We'll see how powerful Ike's gravity is, whether we can resist it well, and whether we have enough fuel to do so. Alright, that should be enough. 12,000 meters up. Not too bad. We can slow down during this. That's nice. We should have nice and good control as we're dropping to the surface. We may have to feather it with what's left of our fuel. And we'll probably need to send out a rescue ship depending on how much RCS we have left. There. Try to find our shadow. 15 meters per second. Come on, where's that shadow? Feel like the landscape's coming up towards us, Valentina. Gonna give you a little bit more of your liquid fuel engines. This one, I'll be happy if you survive the landing and transmit some signs for us. There's our shadow. I need the shadow just to know what our range is to the ground. I don't have any mods that give us that, and I'm not willing to go into the cabin and try to figure out radar altitude. So we do have a good chunk of mod propellant left. We might even be able to get off the planet's surface, or the moon's surface. Just trying to keep this below, well, below much as we drop. Looks like we're not bad, not too bad of a slope. 1 meter per second. Under 1 meter per second. Don't want to go into negative meters per second and start going up. I do want to land softly. Gonna be one of our softest landings ever, Valentina. Kiss that surface. There we go. We have arrived on Ike. F5. Land on Ike complete. Nice. Alright, crew reports. Or EVA. Let's just take some temperature data. That. We will take some pressure data. Keep that. Do an EVA. So we can take this data, store that data, and just do this crew report again. That's why we exit and go back in. Data report from the Midlands. Store that data. Do an EV report. Midlands. And store that experiment. Can't. We have to dump it. And for some reason, she just jumped right out there. Well, let's go ahead, turn those lights on. And grab some of this data. And it might actually just be easier for her to grab this data from walking. Nope, it's not close enough. Take that data. Good. And roll in the ground because you love that. And while you're there, take a surface sample. Take a surface sample. The dark black soil has almost crystalline structure. It's fun to play with. Keep that data. And once you stop twitching on the ground, go ahead and plant a flag. Ike, Lander 1. We made it. We'll be here a while. Hope you brought snacks. Because we are probably going to have to rescue her. Don't know whether she can get off the planet herself with RCFs, or the moon itself with RCS only, and she almost definitely cannot dock with the Duna Destiny because it's in the wrong orbit. It's in the complete opposite orbit to what we would want. Why is this ground twitching? This tectonic activity. Let's also do an EVA report while we're here. And start transmitting all this data. Alright, as another day dawns on Ike, I'd like to give a shout out to Roan's Corner. Roan's Corner is a little new YouTuber, and Fatmat23 has asked us to give him a shout out. So, Roan's Corner, here's to you from Fatmat23. This has been Mobius Rex from the Mobius Archives. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, leave us a like, leave us your comments and suggestions, and go check out Roan's Corner. Have a good day and a wonderful night. Bye-bye.